All right, and Grand Rising. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deajane De Nana. I go by many names. You may pick one. So today for this spiritual story time, we're gonna be talking about why Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, my state that I'm in, hates women so much. Why a bunch of these politicians hate women so much. Um, Another hitman was sent to me, guys. Another one. This is getting kind of ridiculous at this point. Like, I'm just cracking up because, like, little old me. Well, guys, little old me has people like out here seriously heated, like over speaking the truth. Like, you guys really stay steady trying to murder this girl over here, and it cracks me up because they come in my energy and they're just like, first off, it's the lies for me. It's like, it's the flabbergasted, the shock of that I am not who they say that I am. Like, why are you listening to these liars in the first place? You're letting this money get in your head. Like, so that's also red flag number one, is they're like, oh shit, this is, one, she's not ugly. She's not anything like what the heck they mentioned. She's not crazy. Who is this person? And she has magical powers. Like, what the heck is going on? Like, as I'm talking, let me shuffle this from the last thing that I was doing. But yes, it's yeah, she's the Queen of Cups. She's love and light. Like, I don't know when these pages exactly are going to learn to stop fucking with me. Like, I don't know how many times I have to keep telling people, like, to stay the fuck out of my energy. Like, I told people, I literally, death, exactly right here, death and wheel, yeah. I told people, I'm like, any more motherfuckers that come in my energy, King of Swords, exactly. Any more of these motherfuckers that come in my energies, I'm literally chopping your dicks off. I'm chopping them off immediately. Get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my energy. You want to play the game? Let's play the game. You want to play a game? Let's play a game, bitch. We're about to be saw in this place, and you're about to get decapitated. This is another reason why I'm making my other album, because they really want to see what I can alchemize and what I can transmute and what death energy I can send back. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Because you guys are miserable fucks. You're miserable fucks. Literally. They got nothing better to do with your time except sit up in your mega mansion, broadcasting and watching this shit like it's a television show. Whatever. I'll give you a fucking television show. Right. Fuck, bro. Winter's coming. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, they really, it's these down low, yeah, exactly. And then they have the audacity to send me a down low man, these down low men, thinking we won't sniff it out, bro. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta be gay, you gotta be down low to hate, like, to want to murder women, to be like, to be so fucked up in the head to hate women. Like, and not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. Like, I know there's gay people out there, gay men, you know, lesbian people. Like, there's people out there that don't hate women, that's fine. But I'm saying that you have to have some, on the other side of the spectrum, these evil ones that are down low, confused with their sexuality. That's also the thing. They can't even admit that they're gay. That's also the difference between these healthy people in their minds that are gay and that just, you know, love the same sex. Same thing with the lesbians. They at least are able to come out and realize that within themselves. These people that hate the women, a lot of that shit is they're suppressing their own trauma. They're suppressing their own down lowness and can't even admit that they're gay, you know, or that they're lesbian or whatever the fuck, right? And then take that out on people that can speak their truth. It's that now I'm getting some weird like version of like jealousy too, like, oh, I'm upset that they can express themselves, that they can live in their truths, but I can't. But that's all just for a false sense of reality, because the only person stopping you from living your truth and being honest is literally yourself. Like, that has nothing to do with these other people. That has nothing to do with me. I don't know why Also that too. A lot of them are pedophiles. Another one too. They're sexual. They are into little boys. Right. So it's not even they're gay men. It's like, fuck. That's a terrible existence to be not only down low, but also be a fucking pedophile. That's the fuck who they sent to, that fucking asshole. He was a fucking pedophile. He was gross as fuck. He said to me, and these motherfuckers using this fucking spell work and shit, thank God it broke. But these motherfuckers saying shit like, oh, you have a baby face. You have a face like a baby. Like it's like, be gone, be gone, foul beast, be gone. Get away from people. Anybody that's trying to say like, oh, you look so young. Like, like I'm so thankful for the divine for like literally Benjamin buttoning me, reverse aging me. But fuck, I really see these fucking creeps like so much. Like fuck, the amount of shit is just like crazy. Like what makes you think? What makes you think that a woman wants to hear that she has a baby face or the face of a baby? Like that's gross as fuck. That's what I'm saying. These people are mentally ill. They're sick. Like they're saying shit. That's another download I'm getting to. These people are going to tell you exactly who the fuck they are. Make sure you guys are listening. Make sure you're making mental notes. Because these people can't fucking hide this shit anymore. They're going to be blurting out and saying there's no more masks. The masks are fucking off. So mote it be. You will be telling us exactly who the fuck you are in your energy. You will be blurting and telling on yourselves. Because it's gone. Your magic or whatever shit you guys are trying to hide or whatever, it's fucking gone. You are stripped. You are about to be banished to the depths and pits of hell. Because this shit is fucking ridiculous. Saying like all that shit's fucking creepy as fuck. The divine really be cracking me up too. Because like the divine, he'll lay like to get me to do things too. Like the divine will like turn off my like radar and stuff. Because you know there's things I won't like, you know, to get me into certain things, because that's the thing, being watchers, being people on the ground floor, my level, what I do and stuff like that. Like I told you guys, I get put in like the weirdest positions. Like I get put in really like wild spots, and like my discernment is really freaking good. So I'm like, now I hear them laughing, guys, stop. Ow, because we do karmic justice, and people that fuck you over. Like, I'm somebody that, like, I won't even fucking be near people. Like, you know, if I could have it myself, I'd be a fucking hermit. You know what I mean? I would just be away in the woods and shit. But nah, I got other shit to do. The divine wants me in their place. And so I got to get over that. And so the divine will literally be like, you know, the divine will let things slip through the cracks. The divine will shut off my discernment and times to have me go places so I can literally invoke karmic justice on people. Like, that part cracks me up. Like, he'll wake me up in, like, the last moments and be like, okay, now I need you to go and I need you to, you know, it just cracks me up. Like, it really does. So these people that think, because, like, that's the divine's, like, I can keep talking about, guys, the divine sense of humor. Like, the divine will let people think that they are getting away with shit. Like, they really will. He will let people go, like, and then that's also the thing I'm talking about with the tricks of the devil, and when these people try to, like, make us think as divine children and make us think that, oh, we need to be blaming the divine. Like, why isn't he here? Like, take all that anger and shit out on the divine and shit. But it's like, no, one, it's the devils and the demons that are to blame. All right, number one. Like, you know, oh, you should be upset with the divine for, like, this is going to be, like, you know, you should be upset with the divine for letting that person fuck you over, pretty much. You know what I mean? But it's like, why would I be upset with the divine? Because that person had that free will and choice to fuck me over. And because they fucked me over and showed me who the fuck they are, now they're going to get karmic justice and get everything back 100-fold times worse. So who's really in the wrong, right? Who's really the one that's going to be upset? It's that last word, that divine last word. Exactly. So the divine will let me, like, go. So that's also the thing, guys. Like, don't, like, beat yourselves up if you, like, go back. It's not even backwards, because everything is for the progression forward, all right? Everything, like I say, guys, it doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Exactly. So, you know, I don't think of it as, and there's sometimes I'm like, divine, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm so confused. Like, help me. Like, I'm always be praying and stuff like that for the divine to show me answers. Because That's what you need to be doing. Like, you need to be asking the divine, you need to be praying, because that's the only way that I've been alive. I've been alive out of this shit. I've been and it was 10:01 exactly. I've been surviving. It's because, like, when shit gets crazy and the divine, it's all tests. That's what I'm talking about. The divine will turn off certain things to test you. And that's why I'm like, it's about your energy. It's about what's in your heart. It's about the intention. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? Exactly. Because that is what is going to really bring out the punishments. That's why it's so funny when people want to try and judge me and stuff like that, or be like, well, because, like, you know, a simple thing, I smoke weed or whatever. Like, oh, because you smoke weed or whatever, you're not divine or whatever. You're the devil or some shit like that. But it's like, I do what the divine tells me. So it's like, it's none of your business. So I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, it's just like, it's none of your business. Like, whatever you are on your path, that is where you got to go. And that's what you got to do. And at the end of the day, yeah, they don't make the freaking, that's what I'm saying. It's all about what's in your heart. Thank you, divine. That's what I'm saying. It's all about what's in your heart. What I'm talking about, the intention. I'm smoking weed to connect with my ancestors, to connect. And that's another thing. You got to listen to your body. Weed doesn't react with everybody equally. Some people can smoke weed and be fine. Some people can smoke weed and then they get paranoid. And that's not for your brain chemistry. That's not for your makeup. So you need to know what's on your path. You need to know what's for you. And you need to make sure what you're doing is for the intentions. Okay? What intention is for. Sorry. You need to be aware of why you're doing something and what the intentions are behind it. Because that's how you're going to stay on the right side of karma. That's how I get good karma. Is because even when I'm doing something. Okay, I'm being told to speak on this. All right. So I made a video when I was talking to you guys about being celibate, all right, and how I was being celibate and everything like that and being good. So being on my mission to enact karmic justice, okay, the divine lowered my defenses and gave me permission to sleep with the hitman, okay? So why? Okay, so now break it down even further. Somebody on one side of the spectrum can say, oh, well, you sleeping with the hitman makes you dirty, and that doesn't make you divine, and that doesn't make you holy, or whatever, okay? And that is a deem for punishment to try and make you seem lower, okay? But in your own perspective, in your own reality, that's the thing about choices, that's the thing about, okay? You can't let what other people think affect you, right? Because I know, okay, that, like I was talking about with the karmic justice, okay, the karmic rules, not only does the divine test us, okay, when you get to spiritual rankings and different levels, okay, the divine will use you to test other people, okay, and that is why it's all about the intent, okay. So when I slept with this person, okay, in my heart and in my soul, I am a monogamous person, okay? So that right there already refutes this claim or whatever of being a whore, being a prostitute or whatever, because in my heart, I know I am already a monogamous soul, all right? I am supposed to be with one partner, me and another person, okay? So, and that's also the thing too, this weird myth about sex, okay? And this is why I'm talking to you guys about sex is not bad. There's nothing wrong with sex. It's the energetic frequencies. You guys need to understand the energetic exchange between the physical intimacy, not having the multiple partners, not over sexualizing yourself and exposing yourself to these different entities and these different vibrations, okay? So that's why you have to be smart about it, okay? Because these people think that, oh, if we just send this one person over or whatever, or like that somehow it will mess with our minds or something like that. Somehow it will ruin our reputation. But 1441, yeah, when you don't give a fuck about what other people think, the only reputation is between you and the divine. Everything else is noise. So as long as you're just following your steps and following the path within your heart and following what the divine needs you to do, all right, and you're not questioning, that's why I talk about you having to be a clear vessel, having to be mind, body, and soul, okay? Because a lot of that shit is just like guilt tripping, okay? And then when you are able, and that's also the thing, it's about knowing the truth when you do realize. That's another reason, that's another way the divine tests you. The divine won't give you all the information at once, okay? He'll give you little bits, piece by piece, okay? And then when you finally get to the point of realization, okay, that's when you're going to get to two paths. That's when you're going to get to your choice, okay? And karma only enacts when you know. You only get karma if you know you are doing something of bad intention. Okay, like let's say a child, you know, things like so. Like, let's say you accidentally, what's a good example for this? I mean, I guess I can just use my life since this is a spiritual story time. You know, my life. I didn't know this person was a hitman, pretty much. You know, I slept with somebody who was coming in with a false offer. That's also another thing, is liars. The divine will also clock you if you're a liar. So that's why I talk about your intention. If you are upfront with somebody and you are giving true intentions and being truthful, you will not be receiving negative karma. It's the people lying to you and the people trying to use you that will be receiving the negative karma. So I would only receive negative karma is if I stayed with this. If I knew, by the time I knew he was a hitman, I knew he was trying to kill me and all this stuff and everything like that. If I were to have stayed with him, okay, and not left for my life, that's when I would have gotten the karma, okay? But because I went through all my processes, okay, I listened to the divine, I went through my lessons, okay, I was aware, okay, and awake, all right, I was able to not only have some fun, learn my lesson, okay, but also leave unscathed, okay, and do the return to sender and transmute. Okay, so I guess that was like a quick little thing about transmutation and also like what people don't really understand about karma. It's not just you do a good thing, you do a bad thing. Like there's a subtext, I guess, a subtext when it comes to the layers of karma, when it comes to the rules, and why it is very intention that you are pure of, why it is very important, there we go, that your intentions within your soul and your purity of heart is what is leading you and leading your choices and leading your decisions, okay? Because that is also how you're able to stay walking with the light, and that's how you're able to be staying guided with the divine. And that's also what these devils and these people don't realize, and why they get so upset and why they want to attack us is because they don't understand that one fundamental rule of karma, and how it's really about what's the energy you put out is the energy that you will get back. Exactly. So why does Gavin Newsom hate women so much? We already got the pedos, yeah. Let's see what we need to know. Why does Gavin Newsom and these big Hollywood creeps and these fucking people up in the big top, why do they hate women so much and are trying to erase us? Jewish and adrenochrome, bro. Alright, I might as well just take the pedos at this point, because, like, fuck. Jewish, adrenochrome, pedos, okay? They like children, we're not children. Alright, what else we got? Oh, shit. Leprechauns. Okay, we have luck on our side, we're lucky. They don't have any luck. Grandma and grandpa. Jealousy of the lineages. Okay, jealous of our lineages. They've been doing this since the dawn of time. Not the dawn of time. Oh yeah, the dawn of time all over the fucking planets. Spell work, the pedos. There's spell work being done on you because they don't want this to come out, the truth. Oh, what? What? You don't want it to come out? You don't want it to come out? that you're supplying high ah supplying high Congress people children for votes. What is that? What? Tell me about that, bro. The fuck? Not them supplying people in power with children for votes. Not them supplying the pedophiles with children for votes. Oh, and that's why you hate women? That's why you hate us? Go on, do tell. What else? Oh, okay. Wow. So them trying to do love spells, okay, on our lineages to try and erase their scummy line of pedophilia. What? Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing it. Ew. Ew. Now I'm seeing the slaves. Oh my gosh. Ain't no fucking way, bruh. No. No. Wow. Okay. So, fuck. This shit's crazy as fuck. Okay. So, some of these, okay, this is going back. Gotta go back in time. So, we're going back to slavery times, bro. Slavery times, bro. Slavery times. Literally. So, okay. This is what they don't want to talk about is the two different lines of slaves that they had back there. Okay, so we have the Africans that came along. We are not African, okay? There are the African slaves that were in the fields, okay? Then there were the indigenous, okay? The house N-words, okay? Hello, house N-word here. Just living in the house. I'm getting Django Unchained with the girl that was in the house, literally the house slave. Okay, so house slaves were indigenous American. We were indigenous Native Americans, okay, that they kept inside the houses. Okay, why did they keep us in the houses? One, spell work was being done on us. Boom. On our lineage. Boom. Okay, love spells. Boom. But the thing was that they, back then, okay. So these high class whatever the fuck they were, these people, these high class, I'm saying high society, these high society slave owners, okay? And they try to say they were like white people, most of them are Jewish, okay? These Jewish high society slave owners and stuff like that, Jewish, some white, okay? Had these Native Americans and these Native American women, these Native American women in the houses and stuff like that because they were having sex with the. Why am I getting this hot? Okay, this is where we're getting into the underlying hostility between our color and why white women and shit like that can't fucking stand us, but they also want to be us. Oh, this shit's wild. Okay, we're going to be getting into some shit, touchy shit that people don't really like to talk about, but I got to talk about this because it's going to be about generational healing and we got to get to the root of this problem. Okay, 23, exactly. We got to get to the root of this shit. If nobody's going to talk about it, I'm going to fucking talk about it. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, let's just talk about this because this is where we're going to get some change in here because I went through this shit too. The weird hostility, okay, and the weirdness between white women. Okay, these crazy ass fucking get out white women, all right, that have a fixation with black women. I'm sorry. We got to talk about the elephant in the room and why the fuck they want to be us. And you want to know why the fuck it's like that? It's because it's a fucking backfire, bro. It's a backfire. Oh, and now I'm getting where we get into the fucking witches and the Salem witch trials and why people were getting burned and stuff like that. Because literally, bro, how do I say the Punan was the divine drip, okay? Was fucking changing these fucking pedophiles. Like, these people are, like, it was changing these pedophiles, all right? What? So it was changing these pedophiles? Stop. I have the chills, bro. No. You guys are sick. What the fuck did you do, guys? Oh my God, what the fuck did you do? These witches are evil, guys. These fucking witches are evil. So when they brought over, when the indigenous house slaves, okay, were mating and having sex with these people, okay, that's where we're getting those mixed babies and stuff like that from, okay? Fuck, bro. It was changing the brain chemistry, okay? It was changing the brain chemistry. And that's when they introduced, and that's when they introduced adrenochrome and saying that the adrenochrome, okay, there's a falsity that the adrenochrome in the children, okay, is more powerful, okay, than the divine starseed energy, okay? But that's a lie. And so I'm getting a backfire to the spell work being done. Who did the yeah. Who did the Greys taking over who did the initial spell work? Who did the initial spell work? Was it the Greys? Who did the initial spell work? Who did the spell work? Okay, so it was the Greys. Yeah, right here with the Ace of Wands. So the Greys couldn't have that. All right. So the Greys did spell work. Did spell work for the Jews and these people, these slave owners, okay, bringing in that for the adrenochrome. They didn't realize, but the spell work and the rituals done for the energy harvesting for the adrenochrome is a spell, and a curse is to make you a pedophile. So pedophilia is a curse. Having a sexual attraction to children is a curse, a generational curse. Okay, and I'm seeing stalker that stalks 7 to 8 generations. Oh my gosh. I'm getting this is why they're being hunted right now by the Galactic Federation, the legal time travel. I'm getting with the maybe they spread this confusion. I'm seeing with grandma and grandpa. So adrenochrome, grandma, grandpa love spell star seeds. That's what the fuck. Oh, chills again. That's why these presidents, that's why these people in power, these people, Gavin Newsom, these people are fucking pedophiles, all right, and why they're still going on with these adrenochrome and energy harvesting off of children, because they're copying. It's like a backfired love spell. It's like a warped love spell to love children. It's really fucked up. Archangel Michael. That's what we're trying to clean up here. Jesus. And these people in the churches. Yep. That's what these people under the churches are under as well. They're under this curse. They're under this mind manipulation. They're under this spell work. For this adrenochrome. Oh, my third eye. Oh my. That's wild. Okay. So it's like a spell. Part of the spell is to hate women. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when the Greys infiltrated, okay, now I'm getting, okay, so when, okay, what the fuck, bro? So the Greys infiltrating, so jealousy, yes, the devil, exactly. So the jealousy. So these women that were in these households, okay, now I'm getting the apple. Okay, now I'm getting Adam and Eve, the story. Okay, now we're getting closer in the timeline. So Adam and Eve, when they talk about Eve and the serpent, okay, okay, it's an allegory for the slavery times because Adam, the Garden of Eden, everybody was together with, okay, the slaves wasn't slaves. Okay. Yeah, it's not as slavey as they say it was slavey. It didn't become slavey. Okay, it was more unity, bro. Okay, I'm trying to like, okay, because it's like working. Okay, so this whole weird thing about it didn't become like that until okay, so I'm hearing because the jealousy of okay, what we're still seeing today, like I'm getting the fucking Kardashians and shit like that. But what we're seeing today, okay, so the Native Americans were already here. We were already here. We were native and stuff like that. But we weren't like it wasn't like that. We were actually very civilized, like Tartaria. Okay, but this is like pre-Tartaria. Okay, so after Tartaria. It's a little bit after Tartaria. Okay. So like, okay, they're coming over here. Okay. We're here. The buildings are here, whatever. They want to set up this stuff or whatever. Okay. Wars happen. Stuff happens. All right. We end up living together in harmony or whatever. Okay. Some of us are working in the houses and cooking and showing stuff and things like that. Okay. Love romance is forming, okay? Because this is because okay, like when I was talking about our whole thing was we were supposed to spread, okay, our seed, okay? We're supposed to give our genetic DNA and stuff like that by mating to help strengthen the bonds, okay? Help strengthen the DNA, help us come back together as one race, okay? So this is what the devil doesn't want, okay? So how the devil was able to stop this from happening, okay, because this, like, remember when I talked about, there was another video I was talking about how I was like, this was supposed to happen already, like we've been delayed so many times, like that's what these resets and what this shit has all been about, is the delayment of us coming together, the delayment of the unity, okay, so how they tried to delay it this other time, and like Django Unchained, okay, and stuff. And Django Unchained now I'm seeing is just like propaganda to try and keep the races together. But in reality, okay, we were coming together. All right, people were falling in love. These house slaves and stuff like that. Like, okay, and that's now I'm getting why they were trying to make everything illegal and why they were trying to do the segregation and then why they were trying to do all of that really was to make it more of a division to keep the races together. But anywho. So, boom, that's happening. Okay. Because bear with me, guys, because I tell you the timelines are messed up here. So I have to go back and decipher this stuff and get the timelines correctly, because I'm seeing the correct timeline, but I have to decipher it out of this timeline, which is incorrect. All right. So that's starting to happen, and then this is when we get to Eve, the biting of the apple, okay, the knowledge. So she's jealous, okay? That is one of the deep harboring rooted ways the devil is able to get into your soul, okay? So with the jealousy, okay, and here we go with the grays and stuff like that. With the jealousy and stuff, from the wives, okay, mind you, the wives and shit. Okay, so this is how we're getting into the Salem witch trials. Okay, we're getting closer to the Salem witch trials. We're getting closer to that stuff. Okay, so I'm hearing slavery times and stuff. That stuff that was going on because how they try to, okay, these people forget, like, this is how they teach it, always really weird. There's overlap, like, and this is how I'm telling you guys, like, there's overlap in these time periods. So, like, when they try to teach it to us and stuff in schools or in movies, you know how they kind of like to block it off, like, this happened this way, and this happened at this time, and this chunk happened at this time. No. On the timeline, there's multiple things that were happening at the exact same time. Multiple things that happened at the exact same time, right? Like I'm talking about, like, while we have Vikings, okay, and shit like that, King Edward and Jesus and stuff was going on. Like, they like to section things off, but to make that division. But there's a lot of things in time that actually were happening simultaneously, and that also really happened very fast. Like, they make things seem like it was a very long period of time, but a lot of things happened very fast. Like, you know, so same time that they're doing the slavery and shit like that, and the slavery times is the same time around the Salem witch trials and shit like that. Okay. So, and mind you guys, like I told you, the evil witches were the ones that went through and got themselves in the positions of power and burned the good witches at the stake. And that's also another thing. We were spiritual advisors. Okay, us being connected as the Native Americans. So we knew about the free technology. We knew about the free crystals. We knew about this stuff. We were the only ones that had these powers, okay? Mind you, this is a more stripped down version, less advanced than what we had in Egyptian times, not even, past Egyptian times, Bronze Golden Age times, okay, Atlantean times, okay? But it was still able to work in the environment, okay, where we were, that was Tartaria, because they still had some of the same infrastructure before the reset, okay? Mind you, this is around the time we still had World Fair, okay? We still had World Fair during this time, okay? But also the slavery that they talk about, did not become the demonic slavery. Yeah, we'll get into that another time anyways. So, because then, like I was talking about, like, Black Wall Street and stuff like that. Like, there were, like, yeah, like, it was a society. Let's just say we were making steps. And then when these evil witches or whatever the heck got infected by this poison, got infected by the grays, okay? That's when they did the love spells to deter them, because they were like, that's the thing, they didn't understand the lesson of, like, the high, okay, and I'm getting it too. They did love spells in the first place to get their fucking husbands. I see. So these witches did love spells in the first place to get these husbands. Then they get upset when the love spells are backfiring, because what I tell you guys, remember, oh my God, it's a bunch of these fucking witches that didn't learn their lessons. And then they try to bring in these other cronies. Yes, because like I said, guys, it's the matriarch. We were in power in the first place, but it's still the head of the devil, so they're still number two. So it sounds weird. It started off as a matriarch just to turn into a patriarch for them to get blopped down to the bottom, and that's why they're upset too. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, because it was like their idea in the first place, but they don't even remember it was their idea in the first place because they're so lost in time. But anywho, so they did these love spells initially to try and get these governors and these constables and whatever the fuck it was back in the day, these slave owners. Okay, whatever, I guess you can say that. All right. And then the backfiring was, then they get the voluptuous, beautiful fucking, here we are, boom, boom, pow. Okay, and mind you, there's also the clones at this time too, so they still have that DNA in them still, because we've already had a reset before that. I see. Okay, so there's already a reset before that. So then when they see that, they see us, they, instead of working with us and everything, and then they're upset because the men are falling in love with us and they're having these children and stuff. That's when, boom, they get into the adrenochrome bullshit, because then they're like, and we become in the baby factories, and because the starseeds, because they got that hidden knowledge that they're not supposed to fucking know about and shit like that, about and that's their punishment, exactly, about them pulling in, and exactly, the clones, so them being clones and stuff, yeah, and then hooking up and getting into the places of power. Wow, this is so fucked up. This is very fucked up. But so what ended up happening was they ended up getting the knowledge about and looking into the Akashic records of us having divine children. Okay, now I gotta remind you, like this, now here we are now with the divine children. But that's when they're like, let's get into this factory business. And that's when the fucking slavery shit started turning into this weird, like, adrenochrome factory, starseed baby. Let's start fucking changing the races. They're African, they're not African, they're Native American, this stuff. And then the burning at the stake, killing the mothers of these children, okay, and stuff like that, because it's all a ricochet effect, causing the next lineages 7 to 8 years, okay, because when I talk about Gen 7, okay, my album that I came out with, the 7th generation, I'm a starseed native, starseed 7th generation, okay, that survived this. But these fucking 7th generations, here we are in 2024, okay, they're pedophiles. Okay, and they have this harboring resentment and hatred towards women, which is due to the spell work and the backfiring, because their lineages prior did not follow that path. Their grandpas and stuff like that, they were supposed, oh my God, and then they stayed within the incest, exactly. They stayed within the incest, and then that just leads to a whole slew of problems, because they were supposed to be breeding back in the day with the Native American to help fix that shit. Yeah, and then they started doing forced stuff instead of true love. Exactly. Instead of focusing on the true love, it starts to become rapey, and then it becomes, all that craziness that we're seeing, the scum that we're seeing today. And that's why Archangel Michael has to step in. We have our archangels down here. Yeah, it gets into the creepy, it's the stalker. Yeah, now that's why we have, okay, now I know why, and that's why we have these people out here trying to murder us to this day. It's that same cycle, exactly. Because instead of realizing that you should be marrying for love and that you should just go with your divine partner and fuck the rules and regulations, no, they want to be scared, all right? And they want to stay in their comfort zone and stay teetering and tottering. And then when the universe makes up their mind, now their lineage is completely fucked up and completely eradicated, because they're like sick in the brain. They got the brain sickness. Defeated, yeah. Scary. Capricorn. Oh, I'm a Capricorn. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm talking about my lineage. Yeah, they were thoughtless. They were thoughtless when they did this spell. Yeah, because of the jealousy. They were jealous of how gorgeous we were. And the Libra, okay, and the Libra is the sign of my adoptive mother. Okay, now I'm seeing the fucking pattern. Now I'm seeing this fucking curse. And I'm seeing how, I got chills again. Don't you guys see how it's pitiful? I know, I know. This is the cycle. This is the cycle, all right? That these people, okay, and then what I was seeing too, okay, they're making that movie. Don't you see that we get reincarnated to come down here to learn the lessons of these cycles? It's like we're playing out the same storyline. These people are playing out the same storyline. Like Channing Tatum, like literally they're making that space movie about the going to the moon and stuff like that. And I got the download that Channing Tatum is literally they just transplanted Buzz Aldrin's brain into Channing Tatum. Like, so don't you see how they're just like, they're making a movie about this man that went to faked the moon landing, and then he has to live in a turmoil and banished to this earth to relive it as a drone, to live out a big lie that he already had to live in the past life. Do you guys see where I'm getting with this? He has to live out a past life here, making it acting and a lie that crippled him to death, that he has to now act in front of millions of people. 44. Like, that's the cycle. That's the punishment. These people are punished and stuck in this shit, in this cycle, when we get to be free. Our lineages, because we didn't sign these contracts with the devil. That's why they have these issues with pedophilia. That's why, like, they're into children, like this energy harvesting. They've been taken over. That's why they hate us too. That's where this hatred comes in. Because guys, this amount of hate is generational hatred, bro, that they could not let go of. Because this hatred, they're so pissed off because we're still going to get our divine unions. Like, this was to stop the divine unions back in the day, and we're still going to get them in this generation. They couldn't stop shit. They could not stop shit. Yeah, we're looking at growth. Delays, and they're frustrated because all they did was try to put these obstacles, but now all it did was end up fucking up their lineage and fucking up their generations because they're not having any children because these people are pedophiles and they can't have children. They're either gay or down low. They're confused sexually, so you can't be confused sexually and have children. Yeah, they try to make this diversion and confusion and make us feel like we have a lack of purpose when really, that really just ricocheted into their own lineage. We keep going forward. Ace of Wands, exactly. To our luxury. They want it. That's that fucking, and that's when they started doing that weird ass destiny swap shit, that knowledge, bro. It's so stupid. High Priestess, yes. They wanted to have us have a loss of self, repression, secrets, hidden agendas. Yeah, that's why with the burning us at the stake, the rape, all this stuff to our lineages, these fucking pedophiles, they thought if they could fuck up our lineages and they could somehow, like, down the line eradicate us, that they could keep these men for themselves. Like, this shit's so petty. Bro. Look what the fuck you did. That's so bad. Impulsive. They are literally obsessed and they work with no reward because really they just stabbed themselves in the foot. Yep. We're moving ahead. Yeah. Yep. Because that's the thing. They were already knights anyways. These lineages were filled with knights, and we're going towards emperors, all right? Untainted lineages. We're going towards emperors. Right. High Priestess, Emperor, 2 and 4, the other halves of the stories, right? And if anything, also it's a great ass punishment because they went after these fucking children, right? They went after these lineages, okay? And now what are these people, these grown adults as? They are now stunted as children. Their brains got fucking delayed as children, okay? So isn't that just we get to grow up, okay? But now they're stuck in children brains, okay, over here. And that is punishment. The world. Yes, we're moving towards fulfillment. 2, 3, exactly. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, exactly. Yeah, they try to create confusion and a lack of purpose to our world. Exactly. With this confusion spell with the fucking pedophiles. I knew it. I knew it had to be some fucking spell work and some unnatural demonic shit and some backfire happened there. Because I'm like, this pedophilia is fucking like all kinds of just rampant. It's like, they want to be slaves to the devil. Yeah, they thought if they could riddle these fucking drones out all over the place, that they could stagnate our creation and our willpower to grow, us mastering ourselves and adapting. If anything, it just made us stronger magicians. Yeah, it showed us who the real witches and warlocks were, who were the tricksters, okay? Then that Loki energy, who was trying to deceive us with this spell work. Exactly. And it wasn't enough. Yeah, because judgment is being rained down. Yeah, they're going to have to look in the mirror and take a sit down for this awakening, this reckoning, the wrath. I'm getting the wrath, bro. Yeah, they're about to be in fucking burnt out, stressed, and restless. Literally, all these swords are about to come right for them. All these swords that they tried to throw at us are about to go right back because we're going towards our Ace of Coins, our opportunity, our prosperity, our new venture, and they just lost every opportunity onto this bad investment with the Greys with this spell work, tried this love spell Backfire, this Ricochet, and missed their fucking chance. Right. Right, and that's the thing. They wanted these men to be stuck with them, okay? But now these men hung themselves. Yeah, a sacrifice because these men are stuck with them, in these fake ass marriages, for the show and everything. But they're pedophilic. They like children, okay? They don't even like women, okay? And they're into men. Like it's wow. It's a catch-22 really. 12, 3. Wow. A lot of threes. 3, 3, that's a 6, yeah, 2, 3, yeah, threes. Mind, body, soul, yeah, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, now they're just in the hangman. They got to release their need for control. They martyred themselves with that whole fucking spell work. And it was just they thought they could try to sacrifice us when really they were just sacrificing themselves because they had a fear of growth. All right, it was a needless sacrifice because they really just stalled their own path. They thought they were trying to stall us. Yep, and they're like I said with these warlocks. They're with these warlocks now. These King of Wands, that aren't really King of Wands, right? They're just cosplaying over here. All right, with their dick in their hands. I saw the moon, yeah, because we followed our intuition. Yep, it's all collapsing. Ten of Swords. Yep, they failed their mission. They failed to stop us from enlightening. It was all just to stop us from enlightening, all to stop the consciousness from the collective consciousness from awakening, bringing in the different higher dimensional beings forth. Thought that they worked really hard at this, all the sacrificing and everything, that they would get what they wanted. But now they worked without reward. Now they're just obsessive and riddled with sexually transmitted demons. They're just riddled with, just in the mind, the dementia, lost in time. They have no passion. They're not motivated. They're just dying off. Yeah. Because they had high standards, that these women had like high standards and like these unattainable goals, like this a dream person, they were just lost in the sauce, honestly. And they did hard work to try and stagnate us, when really they just ended up stagnating themselves. It was a bad investment. There's still pages. Yep, there's still pages. They didn't get anywhere. They just got an illusion. Yeah, they got an illusion. They wanted to be the Queen of Cups so bad. Yep, they were able to get this little illusion. I'm seeing in Loki when the celebrities and stuff like that. The people in the time thing went back and became the celebrities. Like, that's really happened. Like, they really just had this illusion, but it was a lie the whole time, because they're really insecure. They really know they martyred their whole lineage. They know that they're really dependent on the devil's D, all right? And they have no compassion at all, okay? They tried to kill off the dreamers. They tried to kill off the people that were really sensitive and the people that are power. They're just wearing skin suits and masks because they're pages at the end of the day. They will be a page. They are emotionally immature, all right? They're just a disappointment. They're a blemish on this earth, on this world, okay? And can't do shit, all right? And now they just got to look at their consequences, look at the mess that they made, and watch us clean it up and call judgment and the wrath and the awakening down. Right. You guys made this mess, and now we're here down here to tell the truth and clean this shit up with the divine. Moon, exactly. There it is, baby, right at the bottom of the deck, right? They tried to keep us unconscious, tried to pull the wool over our eyes, all right? Keep us in these illusions, okay? But we got the clarity. We got the intuition. We have the real power over here, right? You guys are just spreading the confusion. You're spreading misinformation, all right? The fake news. Right, we are the Queen of Coins. Exactly. We are the practical ones. We are the ones who actually have that mothering energy. Okay, that's what doesn't lie. Okay, Right, right. You guys are just self-centered. You're jealous. Okay, you're trying to smother your ex-husbands. That's why they want fucking nothing to do with you. You don't know love if it hit you in the face here with the lovers. Right, exactly. You only care about your selfish, demonic agenda. All right. You only care about the materialism. You don't even care about the relationship. You just want somebody on your arm because you can't deal with your own self and be alone. All right. And you can't make decisions. Like, you're stupid. Right. Hierophant, I can keep going, but like that's exactly what I'm talking about. We are planners. We are going on to the tradition, the legacy, and the society. Okay, and that's what these people just want slaves, right? That's when they're like, why don't we just make them into slaves? Whisper into these people's ears and stuff like that, and just take the children and stuff like that. You don't even need the love. You know what I mean? We can make more, and that's the lies of the devil. I'm trying to bring this in reverse, but things are being balanced out with the Two of Coins, exactly with the Justice. Fairness, truth, law, it's just cause and effect, clarity, balancing out the decisions. We've adapted with the times, unlike these other people. They can't do that. Right. Right. And we had to make a head over heart decision. All right. Find the truth. All right. King of Swords. We got to come together. Right. Three of Cups. Because they did not want us coming together with our true divine counterpart. They tried to sabotage that. Exactly, because we are the empresses. We have the luxury, the beauty, the fertility. That's also the thing. These people sell their souls away and stuff like that. They can't even bring forth children. That's why they have us in these fucking baby harvesting, and shit like that. There's energy harvesting, the womb harvesting, the baby harvesting, all that shit, because they can't do it. But yet they want to shit on us when really you guys are using us. So who really... Emperor and Empress, exactly. Who really are the ones that are useless here on this earth? The fucking people that work for the devil, or the ones that are the empresses that bring forth stuff? Right. Exactly. The pedophiles are useless. They're dying off. Right. And we have to have the strength to call these fucking sick freaks out and these sick fucks out for what they are. It is disgusting. It is a virus. Okay. It is a backfire. All right, your lineage is tainted. You are poisoned. Okay, all right. We can break generational curses, but because you guys have pride, cowardice, you're weak, and you doubt even your own power. Of course, you're gonna stay a pedophile. Of course, you're gonna stay in this fucking page ass energy, bro. Right. The only way we're going to be able to move forward as a society is talking about the hard truths, being honest, being upfront, okay? Denouncing, okay, and disowning gross, disgusting, destructive behavior, period. That is of a lower vibration. That is the only way we are going to ascend and go to our tradition, this Hierophant. Exactly. That's how we're going to be able to move forth, okay, and rebuild this dynamic, these healthy feminine and masculine energies. Okay, rebuild and get these get the grip of the devil off of us. Okay, and break these generational curses to see. Use your intuition, listening to yourself. The justice here, exactly. Fighting for truth, fighting for what is right. All right, coming together and denouncing this shit. It's evil. It's demonic. It's fucking gross. Fuck the pedophiles, save the children. They know what the fuck they've been doing this whole time, okay? So stop giving these sick freaks the benefit of the doubt. It's not a fucking sexuality, okay? They're a bunch of lazy ass fucking cowards that did not want to heal, that did not want to do the work, that also have been traumatized. This was all part of the fucking plan, okay? And if you do not heal, if you do not work on yourself, okay, you're gonna get just fucking deaded. Like, you're gonna get killed. You're gonna get stuck on the hangman, okay? And you're gonna ruin your whole fucking lineage, and you're just going to be eradicated at this point. If you're not willing to do the work, if you're willing to just sit down, lay over, and be a disgusting, degenerate fuck, okay? And that's how you're going to be fucking treated in the dirt, in the ground, all right? And you will be eradicated and eliminated, okay? Because we're tired of your fucking kind here, all right? We're tired of the scum, all right? We're tired of you always fucking hating, okay? You fucking need us, all right? Stop fucking pretending like we're at the bottom when you guys are really the scum and trying to project onto us women, all right? Onto us divine feminines, on the divine masculines, on the innocent children, okay? On the gays, on the lesbians, on the bisexuals, okay? That has fucking nothing to do with your demonic agenda. Leave us the fuck out of it and go die alone in your fucking hole, okay? All right. Fuck, bro. That shit was long, but had to be said. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that video. Okay, I will see you guys on the next one. Woo, the next one coming up is a healing hub because I need some fucking healing after that shit. Fuck, I need a healing, a hug, and I'm gonna probably smoke a fucking fat ass joint after this shit. Cause woo, that was an hour long. Love you guys. See you soon.